A Columbus neighborhood rich with history will soon look a bit different.
Several hurdles have now been cleared to redevelop the gateway to the King-Lincoln Bronzeville district along East Long Street. A business that's not only stood the test of time, but became a beacon of hope for those in the community, will soon be demolished. In a story you'll only see here on 10 TV, I uncover what's behind the move and the efforts to keep families and history intact.
My family has been here for the majority of my life.
The King-Lincoln Bronzeville neighborhood on the near east side of Columbus, a neighborhood that for decades has been the heartbeat of the city's Black community.
And we've just had the opportunity to watch how the community has grown and improved over the years.
Growth that reached a pinnacle in the early 1900s when many small businesses moved in, including one that has stood the test of time, helping families in their darkest moments. Since 1905, the corner of East Long Street and Hamilton Avenue has been home to what's now known as Dill Whitaker Funeral Services, a community staple and symbol of trust with Richard Dill at the helm.
He was a visionary. He was always looking at how he could grow the business and, be of service to the community. And he invested a lot in the community.
It's a mission Dill strived for daily.
Invested a lot of his personal time, energy, and finances into making sure that people could grow and helping them empower them to be the best they could be.
Richard Dill died 7 months ago, but his legacy of helping and growing the community he loved and lived in for more than 40 years lives on in a major way with a major development. One he started working on 2 years prior to his death.
He was starting to think about retirement, thinking about, what type of impact he might be able to leave to the community and to the family well after he was gone.
The possibilities were endless. However, he thought this would be the answer. A 6-story Art Deco building, complete with 90 apartments, parking, and a restaurant, encasing the rich history of the neighborhood.
I think it's important that us developers really try to understand the neighborhood, try to understand the history, and be thoughtful about development that happens, and to make sure it's consistent with the fabric of the community.
Developer Michael Kelly is working with the Dill family to get the development off the ground, one of several in the area aimed at preserving historic buildings and restoring neighborhoods, from the Hotel St. Clair to the former Ohio Baptist General Convention headquarters.
I think that there are many in the neighborhood who have lived there for many years and that are really excited about the development they're starting to see. I think they see it as a revival of a past.
Kelly understands not everyone will see it that way. They're concerned about gentrification and afraid of being pushed out of their neighborhood.
We've made commitments to the trust and to the community that we're going to cap our units at certain rental rates so that there isn't a risk in those developments of runaway pricing, where they're only affordable by the very wealthy.
Yes, it is bittersweet, but growth is always good. And so I think that it's a positive thing.
Ingrid Ragland says her father would be pleased to see his vision moving forward while maintaining their family's commitment to the community.
I know there's been probably some question about what's going to happen with the funeral business, with the operations. And I just want people to be assured that we continue to, be here to serve them in their time of need.
Now, just last week, City Council approved the plans. The developer will now spend the rest of the year working on construction drawings and submitting permits. The hope is to break ground at the beginning of next year. The Dill family telling me they still are now working to finalize options for the funeral business.